This is really good for people who need to build bones, build the connection between the body and mind, build the strength. You guys know that, right? Okay. Well, that one is used to take a person from a debilitated state to a state of health. Okay? Now, the one that I'm going to show you is designed for when the person is at a state of health, you accelerate their growth to higher and higher levels. And so there's a very strong dynamic between the yin and the yang. And then after that, I'll demonstrate a sword form to show how the energy is now projected into life. The value of the sword, from a feng shui point of view, the sword is hung in front of the entrance to the doorway. Now, the idea of hanging the sword in the entrance of the doorway is that no evil spirit would dare enter the house of a person who wields a sword. Because the sword, first, it gets to the point. It gets to the point. They say the tip of the sword is the tip of the sword. Second, the sword cuts through the veil of illusion. It cuts through the veil of illusion. And the sword in the hands of a righteous person protects life. That's how it's looked at. The sword in the hand of a righteous person protects life. Now, so, from the point of view of the wise and the spiritual person, they never want to unsheathe their sword. So, there's all types of social and diplomatic techniques that are used to keep from having to unsheathe the sword. Okay? Like peace and tranquility. And when you give someone the benefit of the doubt, you want to err on the side of life. People you're questioning them, right? Are you beneficial to me or are you detrimental to me? Are you being of benefit or are you being of detriment? What did that mean? Okay? What did that mean? That action that you did towards me, that look that you gave me, that thing that you did, what did it mean? Okay? Now, we can take it to mean something negative. If you wield a sword, you give them the benefit of the doubt. You give them the benefit of the doubt. And if you give them the benefit of the doubt and you're still not that clear, then you go for this. Realization. And you say, can I ask what you meant by that? Could you tell me why it is that you did that? What it is that is, how should I take what it is that you just said? How should I take that? Should I take it as a personal attack? Should I take it that you're trying to put me down, or you're trying to make me feel bad or ashamed or something of myself? How should I take that? Right? Should I take it as a personal insult? Did you really mean that like that? You remember I have a sword. Is that how you really meant that? I do want to know. I want to be clear about these things. Okay. And usually what do they say? They say, oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Since you have a sword. that was not what I meant. Oh, excuse me. Now, some people will say that's winning through intimidation. That's not winning through intimidation. That's letting people know clearly. When things go bad, they really go bad. They do. When things go bad, they really go bad. We don't want them to go that way, do we? Okay? Because being human, we have intent and we have realization. We can intend things to go a particular way and then realize that for ourselves. When things go bad, they can really go bad. That's not what we want, is it? Let's be clear about that. Okay? And we all have momentary slips in judgment. We all have momentary slips in character. We all have momentary slips. You know, you're riding down the street, someone cuts you off, that's fun about. Okay? We don't bless them. You know, we all have momentary slips. We want to get better at that. We want to get better at that. When someone cuts us off in the street, we want to say, oh, you know, they're probably not having a good day. They're probably in a hurry. They're probably late. They're probably not a son of a bitch at all. They're probably just another human being like you or I or anyone else. In a different place, in a different position in life. If you look at it from their point of view, it probably would make perfectly good sense why they were barreling down the highway at 90 miles an hour and just cut in front of us. Probably made all the good sense in the world if we were in their position. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. First, err on the side of life. If you're going to make a mistake on the life side. Don't make a mistake on the death side. Okay? Why? Because if you err on the side of life, you can recover. If you err on the side of death, yeah, right, exactly. There's no coming back from that one. So, we look at facilitating the process of living in peace and tranquility with strength. You know, it takes strength to be the better person. It does. It takes strength to be the better person. It's easy to go the other way. Very easy. Now, I tell people I like to have fun. I do. I like that. And I'm very serious about my fun. Very serious about it. So, these things allow me to have fun. I take my fun very seriously. I like to tell my students this. I'll share this with you, and then I'll leave us to the rest of our activities. But I like to tell my students this, you know, there are people and agents out there who will rob you of your joy. They'll steal your joy and happiness from you. And if you don't have any joy and happiness in your life, you've been robbed. You're already a victim. In order to overcome the opponents to peace and happiness, you have to be fierce. You have to be bold, and you have to be uninhibited in your expression of joy and happiness. You have to be bold about it. Who are you that you should be happy? Excuse me? Excuse me? You don't deserve to be happy. You haven't earned it. Whoa. Okay, who do I pay? Okay, who do I pay and how much is it? No. If you want peace and happiness in your life, you have to be fierce, bold, and a fighter for yourself. Regardless of those who would try and take it from you. That's what I say. I'm serious about my joy and my fun and my peace. I'm very serious about it. Okay, I'm going to leave us to the rest of our activities. Leanne, where are we at?